Hello everybody and welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Select Reviews. And today is Tea Tuesday and I have a nice one here today. And I took the original package from this tea and I threw it away. It comes in a box in a sealed foil. And I took it out of that and put it in an airtight container that I keep coffee and teas in. So I'm going to show you a picture of what it originally looked like on my phone here. So you know the packaging, right? Because I long ago got rid of it. So here is the packaging. There we go, right there. See that? All right. This is Genmai, green tea with roasted brown rice and popped brown rice, popped like popcorn. And Genmai, the Gen stands for dark. The MAI is rice, and Genmai is tea. So it literally means brown rice tea. Now, this is going to taste, you're going to have the green tea taste, okay? And from green Japanese tea, and you're going to have the nuttiness of the rice, the roasted rice, and it's like having popcorn with it because the popped rice really tastes like popcorn. It's literally popped. When you get this in your hand, you get the green tea leaves sliced up with the brown rice and the popped rice. Now, half a teaspoon for a cup, so a little bit goes a long way on this. I made this, and let me tell you a little something else real quick. First, let me show you the tea. Did it in my French press. Now, I'm going to do it different from the way that a lot of places serve it in Japan. I'm going to press this down so I got a nice, clean, clear liquid. In Japan, a lot of people will pour this and let it go into the cup, and then they will eat the brown rice and they will chew on the leaves, and they're really extracting a lot of antioxidants, and then they're getting the benefits in the brown rice. And but I'm gonna drink it a little more, I guess, Western style. So let's. It's a nice light tea, and it should be. Now I put this in here for 3 minutes. Let me tell a little bit about this stuff here. This is this tea set. Okay, this is old. This is Japanese. I mean, it's made in Japan. It's not some Chinese knockoff or anything like that. It's actually made in Japan. This one, this is bamboo. This is rather old set. You know. Anyway, it's an old set, and it's frankly it's fairly valuable. It's nice porcelain. This one here, I have another set. It's more of a modern set, made in Japan though. I like to get that made in Japan. And real quick before we get started, I'm going to show you something behind me here. It's a very interesting picture behind me of this geisha girl. That is a, it's made of suede. This picture's made of different color suede. It's really heavy. It's beautiful. It's a suede picture, that geisha girl. It's very lovely. Anyway, so let's get started on this tea. There's a lot of health benefits to this tea. The green tea and the ingredients, it really has a lot of antioxidants and really can reduce your appetite. A lot of people use it to lose weight. Now my tea, I'm drinking this just as it is. It's dark golden color, dark yellow, and oh, it's so good. It's so good. You get that green tea taste with the nuttiness, and then that actual taste of it would taste like it's a popped rice, but it tastes like popcorn, and it's just it's good. And then knowing the health benefits on top of the taste, such a nice. It's such a nice natural flavor. I'll tell you too about this French press here. If you're going to use one for coffee or whatever, I use it for everything. What I'll do is, you're not supposed to use boiling water, just prior to boiling. So if you boil water and let it sit for maybe 20 or 30 seconds to cool down. That's the right temperature because you don't want to burn it. What I'll do is I'll pour 3/4 of the water in, And then after I'm done steeping it right before I pour it, I'll have another pot boiling. You know, I'll have taken it off, and I'll pour it in, and then it keeps it nice and hot. This little hack I use. But anyway, you really, if you haven't had this tea, it's so good. It's not only good for you, but just the flavor. This Japanese green tea, this roasted brown rice and the popped rice and the earthiness and the popcorn smell, popcorn taste, roasted rice, nuttiness. That's a good tea. Now, I'll tell you, I drink a lot of tea, but I don't drink a lot of hot tea. You know, I start off every day, I think we all know this, with coffee, right? And you know, I do, real quick, if you're new to the channel, I do coffee reviews 1 day a week. I do tea 1 day a week. I do beer, I do wine, and I do spirits. And why do I do all those things there? I was in the business, and it's neither here nor there of how I know about a lot of these drinks, but why wouldn't I do the best drinks that man has ever conceived, right? Not fruit juices and sodas and junk like that. No, I do the good stuff on there. So if you're interested in those, you know, search around my videos and you'll find something. Anyway, that's this tea, all right, in a nutshell. Oh, and even my stir. Okay, it's a Japanese chopstick. If you're going to stir in a French press, never use metal. Because when this gets hot, if you use metal on that, it'll shatter. Look at that clear, pretty liquid. You want to know the difference, too, real quick, between Japanese and... there's actually a difference. Japanese and Chinese chopsticks. The Japanese come to a point, kind of. And Chinese, it would be more like the end of this. There's more of a fatter, flatter. Don't ask me why. It's just style. The way they do it. But... I got one more thing for you. All right. Use plastic because this is cold and that's hot. And I'm going to pour it in here. If you use glass, it could shatter. Remember that. I'm going to make iced tea out of this because I love what I was telling you. I drink the coffee in the morning. I usually drink a glass of wine at night before bed. And then during the day, I have usually iced tea. Now, sometimes I will substitute my coffee for tea in the morning hot, usually on a weekday when I have more time to steep and stuff like that. But I love coffee too. And then mixed in all that, I have my beer and I have my whiskey. Different times. If I do, I won't have my wine. But you know, a lot of times on Friday, right, the start of the weekend. The weekend is when I will, during the week, it's coffee and a wine. And I limit myself on the wine and all my alcoholic drinks. And then sometimes I'll have tea almost every day for you know, at lunchtime. And then during the weekends when I may forego the wine and enjoy some spirits or some beer. So let's do this. Now you know it's going to dilute it, of course, right? You know, a lot of people put honey in their hot tea, and it is very good. But you gotta be careful, it'll overpower your tea. You know, a little bit of honey though. I don't put any in, but I mean, I've had it, and it is enjoyable. If I put anything in my iced tea, I don't like sweet tea. Sometimes I will put some artificial sweetener in there, but if I'm doing a nice delicate tea, I don't like to damage the flavor at all. Now this is gonna dilute it, so let's see how much diluted. I'm not gonna get the heat and the smells coming off the steamy, hot tea out of the cup. But the coldness will close it up a little bit. That's, you know, it's iced tea, right? So I'm not gonna be sipping it for flavor. I'm gonna be drinking. I'll be getting some flavor, but I'm drinking this down to quench a thirst, man. That's good. That it's like having popcorn tea right there. I get the tea, the green tea, and I get all flavors I get in there. I get the nuttiness and the popcorn really comes out, but it's just not as much. You know, it's been closed up a little bit from the cold, but it makes a nice tea. Makes a nice iced tea, nice healthy iced tea. Yeah, very good. So, like I said, Genmai, basically brown rice tea. Very popular in Japan, and like I said, they will take a little spoon, they'll eat the rice out of it, both the popped and the brown rice, and it's really cool when you see it. You know, it's got that green tea leaf, and the brown rice and the popped, basically popcorn, I'll call it, but it's popped rice, and you put that in there, and it really expands to a lot. But it's really neat, and something you all need to try. You do need to try this. So find it. I think they'll have it. They might have it at the grocery store. Of course, it's better if it's fresh. If you can order it online. You can get it where it's not terribly expensive. But if you like tea and you really want to, and you can look up the health benefits of this, and just have fun Googling it and give it a shot, and then come back here and either drink it with me on here, or just comment, say, hey, I bought it and this is what I think. I love those comments like that, and I love for people to experience new things. It's the greatest thing about doing these videos. I never drink the same thing twice because I'm always reviewing stuff. So between drinking at least once a week, I do a lot more than that, but minimum of once a week, it's 52 a year of these drinks, and you know, I do a lot of research on them, so you just learn a lot from drinking that much, whether it be coffee, tea, whatever, and then doing the research on it. Of course, I go to a lot of trade shows and things like that, where I get the beer, wine, the whiskey, so I get to taste, you know, really hundreds a year, and that really can help develop your palate. But if you just do, you know, if you look at this and let me experiment and say, hey, this one looks good and that one looks good, and you try maybe 10 or 15 new ones a year, you might find a new favorite, and it's always fun to do that and to try new stuff. So thank you for watching, everybody, from Hillbilly Select Reviews. Please check out my other stuff, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you.